From Daikin Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Houston Astros.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Framber Valdez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ground ball right side. Walker takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the pride of Severna Park, Maryland. Same hometown as Mark Teixeira.
Text message. This kid grew up with text messages.
Yeah, he did. We're the first generation, or the last generation, that grew up without the internet. And that makes us morally superior to these kids, Chris.
Yes. We can think and do research in books.
That's right. And it gets down for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. In there at the knees. Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
This to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dyken Park and towing the slab, Yu Darvish.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Altuve getting the start at second. A member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one in the air center field. Merrill makes the grab, one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. No, that's out.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Yordan Alvarez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one lifted to left. Joe sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, and the batter now, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. In for a strike, 0-1. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. And ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now it's Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that drops in for a strike. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Joe ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, catcher, Yainer.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. Joe hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Tap foul at the plate. Outside corner, there's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Elias Diaz. Valdez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Luis Ariz stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. To first, might be 2. To Pena at second for 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Just
that
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Tatis waits. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 1.
Runner.
Tatis runs in the
1
dirt.
ball, 1 strike.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And now a man into scoring position. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. That's inside, and the count's full. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ben Gamble.
Right fielder Ben Gamble.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Down and in. Moved his feet. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now at the plate, Jake Myers. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Foul ball there. One down, bases empty. That misses.
1 ball, 2
Gonna
strikes.
count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fly to center his first time. That's off the mark. 1-0. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs. That one missed. Now 3-0. To the right side. Cronenworth tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Astros are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, here comes Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
Ball. 1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed.
Got a full count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Machado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Walker. There's one. And that's all they'll get. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch
Ball, that's down.
misses. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner around second. Here comes Cronenworth around third. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe, grounded out his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Myers settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to first, and that's foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Padres up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Walker.
Walker in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And the Astros put down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Padres 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elias Diaz. On the outside corner, strike 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
The rise in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Up the middle, Pena. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. A little bit low.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Jackson Merrill on deck for the Padres. The 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Count is full.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. And that one finds its way through.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 outs, runner at first. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Tatis off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. That's outside.
That's
and it's 3-0. Manny Machado into San Diego on deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
Now
Man, you got to
batting,
challenge the
third
guy with the
baseman, Manny
fastball.
Machado.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
One and one.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort getting ready to go. King, a left-hander, also throwing. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Altuve settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dyken Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Darvish kicks, delivers.
Hurt.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz snags it for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up and in, and that is ball one. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
The Astros hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And they're down 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Caleb Ort.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The Padres. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
He swings and fouls one off.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. The count now 2-2. And that one upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
No, that's
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Luis Contreras, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 1 and 2.
The count.
That one just misses.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The other way, and foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers puts it away, 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, Altuve tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 2 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Ben Gamble.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Darvish back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. That one way inside.
Track 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Darvish delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
Got full count.
To the right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Myers.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Merrill right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. The Padres up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
For the Padres, catcher Elias Diaz.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. And the 0-2. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close. Full count now. That's to third, but it kicks foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Back to the top of the order, and now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. 0 for 3 with 3. Runner on the move. Line drive. Altuve slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball, that's
in the
low.
dirt.
Ball outside.
Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Merrill will hit next. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Machado.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out to short, Pena. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Cut on and lifted in the air. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. That one outside, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Late swing fouled off. Out towards right center field. Cronenworth on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer.
So digging in, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a ground ball to first. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuki Matsui will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
2 on, 1 out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First pitch, and he just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's too high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Chas McCormick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Alvarez at third. Diaz at second. Pena at first. One gone. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the air, right side of the infield. Arise has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Ben Gamble up next for the Astros.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez up and throwing. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball still 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 52, Ryan Abreu.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jake Cronenworth.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Taylor Scott getting loose out there. King also throwing. Next offering is down low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Bogarts batting with one down, takes a strike. Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Joe stands in here, takes ball one low.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. And that misses as well.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Joe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Astros 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike.
Man,
1-1
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where...
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. There's the strike. That catches the corner.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
And there's a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Nick Hernandez appears to be getting loose.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Arise. Stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Gamble has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Two down, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the slider catches the zone.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So runner at second, two down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 2 and the Astros 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He's 2 outs away. Walker, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Zach DeZenzo. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And that one off the outside edge.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Yeah!
Next pitch is
2-1.
downstairs. In the air to left center. Merrill sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Astros down to their last out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, triple
1 ball,
digits
no
on the
strike.
gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to
That
watch.
missed. That's a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Pickoff move to first. DeZenzo dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to extra innings. Here's Manny Machado. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Misses, and the count is even 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Got him looking. And one gone. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
1-1.
Got him looking that's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Gamble squeezes it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Ben Gamble.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Suarez back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. And that's fouled off. And he takes a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
You got a full count.
Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. Now a long throw home. In comes the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.